Okay, good morning, good morning. It looks like it looks like we're live. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're going to get started here in just a sec. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Um, Yesterday I talked about how our hey Dee, how are you? Yesterday I talked about how our whole goal for this week is to increase the engagement in your group, and one of the smartest ways to do that is to get your lurkers to actually engage. So I want to talk about that for a little sec here, and then we'll get moving on actually putting a call to action for your lurkers to get them to respond to you. So yesterday I mentioned that the lurkers are actually the people in your community that they may be soaking in all the awesome stuff that you're teaching them, but they're not actually commenting, liking or posting or doing anything like that. And we really want to get those people out of the woodwork, and we want to get them engaging in your community. But in order to do that, we've got to do something fun to kind of pull them out of their shell, and we also kind of have to figure out exactly what's going on. So there's a couple really, really fun things that you can do. First of all, one of the really super, super simple things that you can do that I'd like you guys, if you've got, I don't know if you've got your laptops open now or when we get off the live, I want you guys to head over to your groups, and I want you to put a post right in your group. And I'm going to show you right now exactly what it looks like if I can find it here. Let me take a look here. Sorry about this, guys. There we go. Oh, man. Here we go. This is exactly what I wanted to show you. So yesterday afternoon, what I did is I put up a poll here in our community, and I did this to show you guys an example of exactly what you want to do in your community. So whether you've started your group just recently or you've had your group around for a while, you're definitely going to want to post this. So this one is, a little bit more formal, where you're taking a poll and you're actually asking people why they're not interacting. So what I did, and you can totally just swipe this post. So what you'll do is you'll just copy and paste the first part of what I put here. It says, what you'll put is, oh wow, I didn't even realize I made a mistake with this post. Yikes. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to post and you're going to ask your members why they haven't been interacting and what their reason is. So if you swipe my post here, what I did was I gave them a whole host of different reasons why they might not be participating. Yeah, Chris, it's funny because I'm going to dig into this deeper, how easy and simple it is. Because you really just have to call them out and then they're actually going to respond. I just can't believe that I kind of gaffed with the post itself, and I got foiled by autocorrect, so I can't even read what my post here says. So I said, since we're digging in this week to turn our lurking members into active members, I'd love to hear from our lurkers here in GOS what the reasons are that they're watching quietly without interacting. The word I meant to use was watching, so I'm going to fix that right now here actually while I'm talking to you guys, if it'll let me. Maybe it won't. Ooh, this is something, I'm about to learn something new myself here. I don't think that I can edit a post. Okay, so anyways, what was asking is, what are the reasons why people are watching quietly without interacting? And I supplied the poll items. I did not wait for people to add the poll items. So I added, they're super busy as number one, because that's a common reason that people might have joined your community. They might have wanted to learn from you, but they've just got so much going on. They may have even turned their notifications on, but they've just got, a lot going on, so they're not even seeing. Another reason is they might interact, but they not as much as they want to, and they're trying to figure out, how to make more time. Another one that I added was that maybe someone's new, they're just checking things out until they get comfortable. Another fun thing is that a lot of times we have people from different time zones. I know I have friends and people from all over the world that are in my different communities. So oftentimes, if they're in a different time zone, They might not be participating, they might be sleeping, when you're active in your community. So that's something to figure out too. If you have people that are split all over, then you're going to want to look at the times that you're posting. But basically what I'm telling you guys is you'll go ahead and you'll post this. And I said, what are the reasons that you've been watching quietly without interacting? And I'll fix this after, and give them, like these 4 or 5 reasons that I listed. Excuse me. These are, the more formal ones. People added some other fun stuff too, like they need a kick in the backside to get focused. So what happens is if you as the group owner actually put, 3 or 4 different options that are common, they're going to go ahead and select which ones resonate with them. But then they might also add some other fun stuff. And I think I also put feeling shy, because some people might not want to participate if they're shy or they're afraid to. And then the other one was they don't see post. So that's a really good point. So if someone doesn't see the post, which that can be common, you're going to want to put up a notice in your community. So if we look here in the actual GOS community, the way that I have it set up is that on the announcement post, it tells them to turn on their notifications. So if you haven't done that, what you want to do is you want to either create your announcement post, or you want to edit the one that you currently have. And in it, you want to make sure to tell people, see, it says first thing you want to do is turn on all notifications by clicking all posts in the notifications tab so you don't miss a beat. So that's something you want to put into your announcement for your community, the pinned announcement that we talked about. This is what people read when they come in. But as you're seeing, there are people here in our community that aren't seeing the announcements. So even for me, that looks like that was something I missed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a note for myself and Becky to go ahead and schedule a post maybe once a week that reminds people of, hey, if you're new to the community, make sure that you turn on all notifications, by clicking the all posts in the notifications tab, so that way you don't miss a beat and you see everything. Because I learned something new from that poll here, that that some of our members aren't even seeing everything. So, like we've talked about before, sometimes you've got to say stuff, 4, 5, 6 times before everybody, gets the opportunity to see it or hear it. So you're going to want to do that, but also your groups are going to be constantly growing and you'll be getting new people. So what I'm thinking is we're going to set ourselves a notification, and each week there'll be a post reminding people to turn the notifications on. And I would suggest that you guys do the same. All right, so now let's get to the fun part. So, I just gave you guys a suggestion of exactly what to put in your community to basically say, hey, if you're here and you've been watching quietly, what are the reasons that you haven't been posting? That's certainly something simple that you could put. But then also we have another fun option. I would suggest, doing the more formal poll that I just mentioned to you, just to collect data and to see exactly what people say. But then the fun option would be this one I'm about to show you guys here in a second, where you literally can just lay it on the line and call these people out, and they're actually going to respond. Chris, I love your question. So that's funny because Becky and I are always talking about that all the time. So we do have a formal post scheduler, but we don't use it currently. I'm kind of old school, and I believe that based on everything I've learned from working with the Facebook team, that posting right from inside Facebook is the best way to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. So we're going to leave this here because we're going to come back to it, and I'm going to give you the example of what I want you guys to post. But I'm going to answer Chris's question first, right over here in the community. So I actually schedule posts right here in the group, and you'll see, all the interaction I do and stuff is actually me. But like when you see the morning post come up, the one that says, hey, you guys having any obstacles? Do you need any help? That is something that we actually have scheduled, because I want to make sure first thing in the morning that goes up, so that whatever current issues, you guys are having that particular day or the past couple of days, I'm going to see that right away when I wake up, and that we don't have to remember to post that first thing in the morning. So let me see if I can find it. So here on the left-hand side in the admin panel, you're gonna see, you should see scheduled posts. Okay, here it is. So scheduled posts. No, it's okay, Chris. This is actually really, really good because it made me think of something that you guys need to know. And even I think what I'm gonna do with myself and Becky is the notification post that I talked about. I'll probably schedule that for once a week because we have a lot of new people coming in each week and I want them to see that. So like you'll see today, the only posts that I have scheduled are the morning post, which just came up, which asks, you know, what's the issue that you're having today, so we can help you if there's anything, you know, any issues that are currently happening in your group and get past that. But we also schedule the actual theme post for the day where, you know, there's something specific like a call to action for you guys to do. And the way that I do that is all I have to do is go in and act like I'm creating a post, and I schedule it for a later date. So I'll show you how to do that, and then it's going to put it in this queue here. So you can see there's a theme post, and then tomorrow's there's the help one, and I have it set for the very first thing in the morning. So that way, if anybody's stuck, you know, we can get them past that, and we can deal with whatever issue they have that particular day. So go in, Chris, you guys would go in and you would act like you're just scheduling a regular post. So let's just see, I'm gonna do the sample post that I was gonna tell you guys how to create. So I would say, hey guys, oops, hey guys, where are all my lurkers at? It's funny, Chris, this is actually segueing into exactly what I wanted to talk about, so this works out better than I anticipated. So what I was about to tell you guys is that Facebook actually did a study recently, and they did a campaign to pull lurkers out, and that's where I got some of the really good ideas in addition to all the other people I've been talking about and the things that I've tried. And it was funny because the data that Facebook got back from their study was that super simple things like what I just posted here for this, hey guys, where are all my lurkers at, that brings people out of the woodwork. So what I'm encouraging you guys to do right now is I'm encouraging you to go ahead and to swipe this and to put it in your community, because what you're gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys do two things. First, you're gonna post this. It'll say, hey guys, where are all my lurkers at? And then what you'll do is you can also go in and schedule a second post for later this afternoon, which will be the poll that I just showed you, and you can swipe that as well. Go ahead and ask, you know, the people that have been watching and quietly and not interacting, you know, what their reasons are, and give them the reasons. All you have to do is swipe everything from my post and give it to them, and then that way they can actually figure it out. So so this post here, I'm going to show you guys, see this little calendar? I'm going to click the schedule post, and I'm on the new UI, but even on the previous one, I was scheduling posts. So it's not a new feature. It's something that you could always do. So let's just say I'm actually going to have this go up here in a few minutes because I want you guys to be able to swipe it. And I want you guys to be able to put this in your group and to get people to comment. So we're just going to have this go up in just a couple minutes here in our group. Ooh, it might not let me do that. Very weird. If I remember correctly, you have to set it maybe like 10 minutes in the future or something like that. Oops, not 12 hours in the future. Okay, let's try that. So it should go up here in a few minutes. And what you guys are going to do, I want you guys to go ahead and copy that post, just totally swipe it, put that in your community, and you want that to go up this morning and to see what responses you start getting from your community members. And let's see, I was going to reference exactly where I talked about that. Let's just see here, guys. Oops. Come on. As you guys can see, with all the changes with the UI, the scrolling has been like really crazy lately. Okay, I'm so sorry about this, guys. I don't know why this post was just here. Anyways, the whole point was I was just going to explain to you guys that it's just amazing that, you know, Facebook put all this time into researching how to get people to actually participate, and that it was just these super simple comments that actually got people to participate. I'm sorry I'm scrolling so much. This is actually making me a little bit dizzy too. We'll just go back to the poll post and we'll talk about that for another second before we wrap up. So I just want to recap. You guys are going to go ahead and swipe the post that I just showed you that says, hey guys, where are my lurkers at? And that's exactly all you have to put in. I want you to go ahead and to put that in your communities right now. For the people that don't actually have a community, we're going to do another little hack. And what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and to put that post on your actual timeline for your profile. Okay, so if you don't have a group yet, go ahead and say, hey guys, where are my lurkers at? And you can do that on your profile. And for everyone else, if you have a community and you're feeling a little bold, you can go ahead and put that too and see what kind of engagement you get. That's a really good way not only to pull people out in your group, but to also pull them out on your timeline. So this morning you're doing the, hey guys, where are my lurkers at? And then what I want you guys to do is this afternoon to go ahead and to put up a poll and to just say, you know, hey, what are the reasons that you've been watching quietly without interacting? You can swipe this exactly how it is and just customize it for, you know, your group. Hey, we'd love to hear from our lurkers here in XYZ, whatever the name of your group is. What are the reasons that you're watching quietly without interacting? And I'm going to fix my post here. I don't know why I did that. Apple's always getting me with that autocorrect. And like I said, you have to make it super simple for them. So give them several options. Just swipe the ones that I have here. The most common ones are they're in a different time zone, they're not sure how they should participate, they're super busy, or they're feeling shy. And then as we saw, the other one is they don't see the post. So go ahead and do the hey, where are my lurkers at post. And then this afternoon, do the poll to find out what the reasons are that the lurkers haven't been participating. And like you just saw, you're going to actually use the data that you get from your poll to help your community. So I just figured out, okay, hey, you know, Becky and I have a lot of new people coming in here that need help. I need to remind them and schedule once a week how they need to turn on notifications. And then let's look at this. Okay, someone else, I was going to say someone else added feeling shy, but I was actually the one who added that. So let's just say if people are feeling shy, that's something we'll talk about tomorrow. To get lurkers who are feeling shy, those are the ones that we're going to post icebreakers for. So the icebreakers are like, hey, you know, where do you live? What's your favorite, you know, food or whatever, XYZ. I'll give you guys a lot of really fun examples tomorrow. And then I'll kind of dig into that a little bit deeper, because when people are feeling shy, it's that they don't feel like part of the community yet. Maybe they're a little bit afraid to participate. So those fun little icebreakers are what'll kind of get them past that point. And then even, you know, so Roz said a kick in the backside. So that's kind of fun too, because, you know, for Roz, I can post some fun memes or GIFs that are a little bit more like, you know, stuff like Arnold, like, you know, let's do this or get back to it, stuff like that. That's fun, but that's also encouraging. So that's cool. Not sure how to participate. That helps me too, because this means I need to give a little bit more direction on exactly what people need to do. Like I'm doing right now in the live, saying, hey guys, go ahead and do these 2 posts today to call your lurkers out of the woodwork and get them to tell you why they're not participating, and to sound off. And you know what, the other thing too is the post example that I gave you with the, hey, where are my lurkers at? The other part that you can put on that too, and that I think I'm going to edit and add, is you can say, hey, where are my lurkers at? If you see this, go ahead and comment below, or you can just tap the like or love button so that we know you're here. Because that's the other thing, if they're super shy, they might not even want to comment. They just might want to go ahead and tap the like or love, and they can totally do that. Gifts, exactly, right? No Jif peanut butter. So let's just check it out here too, the different time zones. Like I said, I'm just as guilty of this as anybody else. I could be scheduling more posts that are in time zones from, my peeps that are actually asleep when I'm awake. That'll help them out. And make them feel like they're included, because, that happens in some of my other communities where they say, hey, you guys ask something and you ask people to respond. And then by the time I wake up, the post is closed and no one else is allowed to respond. So you gotta cater to the people that you want to help. Super important. Getting comfortable, that's something that happens when people are new. So we really gotta, work on the onboarding and make sure people have the things that they need if they're just starting their groups out or they're trying to revamp their group. See, all these things are super helpful for me. It kind of gives me an idea where you guys are at, and you're going to do the same exact thing, and you're going to find out where your people are at. So this poll is going to give you lots of data to go ahead and use, and to know what sort of things you need to plan out on your community calendar, for the month of August, and what things you can schedule as repeating stuff. Because like we talked about, things like, not seeing posts, that's a simple notification thing. Feeling shy or feeling like you're new and you got to get comfortable, then you can plan fun icebreakers, and you can even schedule some of those. But some of the stuff like the gifts and stuff like that I'll do in the afternoon, those are just off the cuff. So it depends on, if I'm feeling silly and what's happening, whatever the current thing is that I'm doing, I'll kind of post that according to exactly, what's going on, and make that super personal. I don't really schedule those ones out in advance, because it just depends on what kind of funny mood I'm in. All right. So, and then the other thing with being super busy, the thing that helps with the people that are super busy is that make sure you have events planned in your community. Like, okay, I go live every day at 9 a.m. Eastern with you guys. If you have a specific time every day that you're going live with your people, or specific times every day that you post and your people know that they can count on you, even if they're busy, then they'll be able to find time for you, because they'll be able to schedule it in, and you can let them know when you'll be there. So that's a super important thing to do. Get that on the calendar. We talked about that before. Pick one time every day to go live, and you don't have to do it a long time. Sometimes I'm up here chatting for too long, and it's okay to just do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even 5 minutes is better than nothing. So you let your people know that if they need you, they can ask you questions. So let's go ahead and just test before we hop off here. I want to make sure that post that I actually scheduled popped up so you guys can see it. And I want to edit it with that little tweak that I gave you guys. Look at this. Now we've got a completely black screen. This is hilarious. Okay, so the post that I just scheduled. Okay, perfect. So, hey guys, where are all my lurkers at? So this is the example I gave you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and edit it for that other little tweak that I brought up for you guys. So that way, if you do have lurkers that are super, super shy, that way they know they don't have to comment, and they can just tap like or love. So, hey, where are my lurkers at? If you see this, we'd love for you, let's see, to comment below, or if you're feeling shy, just give a tap to the like or love button. And then I'm going to put thank you. You're the best. Okay, so totally just go ahead and swipe this and put it in your community now, and then you're going to put the poll in your communities this afternoon. So let's just say this one more time, because I want to make sure that it makes sense before you guys go ahead and swipe it. Hey guys, where are all my lurkers at? If you see this, we'd love for you to comment below, or if you're feeling shy, just give a tap to the like or love button. Thank you, you're the best. Okay, so this is absolutely perfect. Just go ahead and swipe this, put it in your communities, and I want to see who actually responds. Okay, one last thing before we hop off. Yesterday I did ask you guys to just give me a quick screenshot of your current engagement in your communities. So if you go over to day 1 where it says love your lurkers, what you want to do in the comments here for day 1 is give me a screenshot of how many active members you have out of your total members. So let me just show you here. Nick did a good one. All right, so Nick posted his numbers, and all you got to do, so it's active members. So you'll just go over to your admin panel and you'll just take a quick screenshot, and then you're going to post it on day 1 from yesterday. So you'll scroll down all the way to where it says engagement. Click on engagement, and then you're just going to snap a quick screenshot and put that on day 1. So here we go, active members. So I would go ahead and just screenshot this and put it right on the post there. That way we know where you guys are at for your starting point this week, and we can measure where you're at again on Friday. All right. I'm looking forward to hear what kind of results you guys have. So what I'm going to do is this afternoon, I'll actually put up a post in the community to ask what kind of results you guys got from your Lurkers post that you put up this morning. Awesome, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again first thing tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, which is 2 p.m. BST. Bye, guys.